Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in again to the BrewCrew Steelers review. I guess if I haven't done this in a while, it gets all messed up, and I'm a perfectionist, and I didn't like how stuff was, so I redid it. It is the way. That's the way it is. Look, this is the BrewCrew Steelers review, Week 11, talking about the big, huge Sunday night at 8:20 on the Peacock NBC channel with a good old Chris Collinsworth. Okay, Pittsburgh, as of right now, is 5-3. They tied last week at the game I was at, and it was very cold, and it took me many days to recover. It was. I wish we had a win, but it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. So, Los Angeles comes in at 5-4. They are in second place in the AFC West. They lost last week to the Minnesota Vikings. And anything in the AFC right now, there is not a strong team. So the Pittsburgh Steelers have an opportunity to do anything they want to based on their own destiny. I believe that. So the Pittsburgh Steelers lead the series 24-10. The Steelers won the last meeting 24-17. But to me, the worst meeting was the time that the Steelers lost to the Chargers in the AFC Championship game. So that was the worst loss I've ever seen in anything. But anyway, let's not talk about the past. Let's talk about the present. The present is Sunday Night Football. They're going to be in SoFi High Stadium in Inglewood, California. Let's talk about the crisis in the room, ladies and gentlemen. The crisis in the room at the BrewCrew Steelers review is injuries. The Steelers are decimated very much. They have Joe Hayden. He's out. Kevin Dobson, I believe, will be on IR. He might miss the rest of the season, speculated. He is out. Isaiah Loudermilk, as of, I think, Friday or this afternoon, is out. And Fitzpatrick is on the COVID list, so he can't even play. Big Ben was on the COVID list. Before I get to the super bad news, Big Ben is in a plane. I don't know if they chartered it. I don't know, but he's on his way to California. He will be ready for Sunday night. But let's get to the bomb that's going to happen here right now. Our leading sack, the $100 million man, TJ Watt, is out. Hey, Craig, how you doing? Is out with a knee and hip injury. I was at that game, like I said, last week, and there was a pin cushion. You could hear nothing when he was on, when he was down and out. Nothing. You couldn't hear anything. So that is the Steelers injury report, which is bad. I can't remember the last time that there was two starting secondary guys out. You got three starters out. I don't know what we're going to do. Cam Hayward is going to have to step up and be a one-man force, and Highsmith is going to have to produce. And I'm going to tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, number one pick there, Bush, needs to produce. So Sunday night, they're going to have to show up. They got to show up. But the Chargers injury report as stands, it's Gilman, safety, doubtful. Joseph, defensive lineman, is doubtful. Trey Marshall, defensive back, is questionable. Mark Webb Jr. is doubtful, but they have 4 players on the COVID list. Watching you and the Pitt Panthers, exciting end here. Oh, I got to get to that, and I got so much stuff to do, Craig. I don't have enough time to get stuff done. Joey Bosa is on the COVID list, and Christian Covington and Jerry Trilwell and Dre Trickwell is on the COVID list, and they might not play, and I hope Bosa does not, because he has 5.5 sacks on the defense. And speaking about the Chargers matchups with their focus key players that I looked at, that I wrote down, that I got, to me is going to be Justin Herbert. He has 2,545 yards, 19 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, and he has, I believe, 4 300-yard games. And Austin Eckler has 523 yards rushing, 5 touchdowns, 340 receptions, and 4 touchdowns, a total of 9 touchdowns. So we need to stop him. The Steelers need to stop him. And Keenan Allen, who always scares the hell out of me anyway, every time we play him, has 65 receptions, 698 total yards receiving, but only has 2 touchdowns. And I would like to keep it that way at 2 touchdowns. But Williams, their other receiver, has 41 receptions, 608. But the thing is, he has 6 touchdowns. So that, to me, is the offensive people that the stars of the Chargers. I'm sure there's some unproven stars that I don't know of because I don't watch a lot of the Chargers game. Who does? I don't. But like I said before, Bosa has 5.5 sacks, and hopefully he does not play. The Chargers defense have 6 interceptions going into Sunday night's game. So that is the Chargers matchup. Now the Steelers with Big Ben, because Big Ben's coming, so Big Ben behind center. He passed for 1,986 yards, 10 touchdowns, and only 4 interceptions. And we need him to be under center because his leadership and guidance, I know some people might say whatever, but his leadership and guidance, we would have beat Detroit. And hopefully he could pull some Sunday night magic. He got a little bit left in the tank in Sunday night magic. He doesn't have to throw for a lot of yards because they're going to hand the ball off to Najee Harris. Najee's got 646 yards and 4 touchdowns. He's got 317 yards receiving and 2 touchdowns. He's got 6 touchdowns total. They need to hand the ball off to him more. They should have did it last week. He had 105 yards. He could have got a lot more. They need to do that, and hopefully they do that. Now, Dante Johnson has 52 receptions. He had that crucial fumble. He was trying, and the weather was terrible, and he has 613 yards, and he has only 3 touchdowns so far this year. So hopefully we can get him a couple touchdowns tomorrow would be great. And then Pat Freiermuth. This kid is something, but he had that fumble also too that could have led to the winning field goals. Both of these guys, Johnson and Freiermuth, fumbled in crucial times. I just think it was bad because the weather. It was shitty out there, ladies and gentlemen. It was bad. I was there. I mean, it was really bad. It took me days to dry out, and I wasn't even playing football. So, and Freiermuth has 32 receptions, 276 yards, and this thing is great right here is the 4 touchdowns. So, but I think the defensive player that has to step up, that's been stepping up all year, and I believe in Big Ben too, Craig. I really do. And the thing is that I believe this guy here, Cam Hayward, is going to step up and rally these troops on defense because it's a big primetime game. Mike Tomlin, I'm not a big Tomlin fan, but Mike Tomlin is 5-2 against the Chargers. And we're looking to see what could happen. It's Sunday night. Okay, it's a Sunday night. We're going to have Taco Charlton for TJ. We're going to have Trey Norwood for Fitzpatrick. We're going to have people that never started before, and they're going to start Sunday night. The standard is the standard. I don't know what the hell he's talking about there. You just got to play football. We need to be 6-3-1. We have to be competitive with the AFC because the AFC is not strong, and we control our own destiny. And if we beat the Chargers, we beat an AFC opponent. And I believe they're going to run the ball on the last. I think the Chargers are almost next to last in run defense. So we're going to run the ball. Najee needs to run. Matt Canada, get your head out of your ass and run the ball when you're close to the goal line. You don't have to pass. I'm just saying. So hopefully I can talk about a Steeler victory on the aftermath. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. You guys can check this out. I play them before the games. I just wanted to get this done Saturday night because I didn't know who was injured. I didn't know who had COVID. I didn't know if Ben was playing. I don't know anything. I read stuff just like everybody else. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in. We've been having a chaotic couple of weeks here at the Triple B Experience. We're trying to get some stuff done. The holidays are coming, so just bear with us. Tune in, watch our old stuff, watch our new stuff. Tune in to watching all the shows that we got, Cable's Cuts, Showcase, Triple B Unscripted. We're on Spotify. We're on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do. We'll talk Steeler football. I'll talk after the game, probably Monday, because it's a Sunday night game and everybody I know has to go to work the next day and they can't stay up late to listen to my mouth run. But I'm telling you, Pittsburgh with Big Ben, they're going to run the ball and they're going to beat, even though the Chargers are favored. I don't care. Pittsburgh's going in because it's much like a home field advantage because a lot of Pittsburgh Steeler fans will be in that stadium. So it'll be like a home game. Ben throws the ball 20 times and we run the ball and we win. And we win on the legs and the back of Najee Harris. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening. Have a great night and a better tomorrow. I'm Bubba Brewer. You're listening to the Brew Crew Steelers Review. And once I get warmed up, I'm ready to go. Believe me, just hit like, subscribe. If you have any questions, contact us. I'll be more than happy to answer them to the best of my ability. So thank you, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to share this as many times as I can before the game because it gives people something to listen to before game time. So thank you, guys. Peace out and have a better tomorrow.